Now, Gramps, don't you got to have live scope to get out there and chase these with a jig head minnow? No. Now, over the last few years, the jig head minnow has become a big deal, but it's kind of funny that it's become such a big deal lately because Hank, the bass geek, has been telling us about the Demiki rig for years. But we saw Gussie win the Bassmaster Classic a couple years ago, throwing his Smelternator jig heads with some Z-Man scented jerk shad. And we've seen Jacob Wheeler smoke him on his VMC hybrid swim bait jig head with some Crush City freeloaders or mooch minnows. But I gotta say, I'm kind of surprised. It's like we've had innovation and innovation with jig head minnows, but there has actually been some innovation coming out this season that caught my eye, and so I had to put in my first order to Biz Baits. So let's whip out the old Emerson and do a quick unboxing, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Now, I did have to start with something a little extra since we're coming into the ice off and spring fishing's getting ready to kick off here in Indiana. So I added a little bonus, one of these red Colorado bladed spinnerbait. That's not what we're talking about today. Your recent purchase means more American jobs. We're passionate about creating the highest quality bait so you can achieve superior results and create lasting memories. Seems like something we say here on the Fishing with Gramps YouTube channel. But I love the fact American-made business, promoting the fact that they're an American-made business and keeping jobs here in America. But that's a nice little surprise. It came with its own little bait bag. Did not expect that. I'll start first with the soft baits, and then we'll get over to the innovative piece, which is on the jig head. And they call theirs the minnow. So there's one in Tennessee shad, Pearl Magic, natural shad, ooh, the sexy shad, and this one's called bait fish. They have these in a couple of different sizes, I think. I got the 3.5. I think they also make them either 4 or 4.5. But let's get over to the part that is the innovation, and that's the jig head. Well, Gramps, what could be so innovative about a jig head? Well, these guys actually do something that I really take interested in. A couple years ago, I started fishing with ringed EWG hooks because I like the action that the bait tying the line to the ring instead of directly to the hook. I like the action that imparts. And a lot of times when people fish traditional jig head minnows, they tie a loop knot. So what did Biz do that's different? They put rings on the jig head. Take a look at some of this beautiful bean footage of the action this imparts. Now that's pretty slick, and that's out of the box thinking, and I like companies who do that, thinking out of the box. Something so simple, so basic, so easy, being able to directly tie it to the ring instead of, you know, maybe a newer angler learning to tie a loop knot, getting it sized just right and all that. Boom, quick and easy knot, straight to the ring, you are good to go. And the thing I love about this is just being able to shake it as you're reeling it in. This will really get that bait rocking back and forth. I am stoked to give this a shot when the water warms up and these fish move a little more offshore and we're really chasing them. If you're fishing from the bank or a kayak or a boat, however you like to fish, just getting a spinning rod, throwing it out there, shaking it when you're reeling it back gives you the same action. Since the hook's on top, you don't have to worry so much about like grass and things like that. Just cast it out, shake your rod tip, and you're gonna get that roll-to-roll action as you're bringing it back in. And you might be the first one, especially if you're a bank angler, throwing this in your little ponds and areas that somebody else might still be throwing a chatterbait or a spinnerbait or things like that. You're showing them something a little bit different. But now you don't have to learn how to tie a loop knot. You just tie it on, rig it up, good to go. Go catch you some fish. Now back to the stickers. If you're a subscriber, all you got to do is shoot an email to fishingwithgramps@gmail.com and I'll shoot you out a sticker pack. I don't charge anything for them. I appreciate the fact that you guys support me by watching, liking, and sharing these videos with your friends so that we can teach everybody else how to fish and enjoy the outdoors. Help me grow this community because my big goal in life is just to get that silver play button at 100,000 subscribers, and we're a third of the way there thanks to you guys. As always, get outside when you can and make some memories, one cast at a time.